What's up, everybody? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. For this Tuesday, December 29th, 2020, I am your host, Russ Williams. I'm so glad you could be here today. I'm quite aware, ladies and gentlemen, I'm quite aware you could have been anywhere in this world today. I know you could have been anywhere in this world today, but you decided to be here with me, and I appreciate that. And more importantly, I appreciate you. So welcome to Transition Tuesdays, ladies and gentlemen, on this last Tuesday of 2020 that we're going to be doing this here. We got Jacqueline, my Jasper sister, joining. What's going on, Jacqueline? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, guys, again, we have an action-packed show here today. And before I start the show, I just want to go over my intentions, my intentions is to give you the opportunity to laugh, smile, think, and engage in honest conversations about your life's transition. So that's what we do here on Transition Tuesdays. Ladies and gentlemen, I've had the great fortune of having great guests here on 2020. Absolutely great guests. And I want to try something a little different today as we transition to 2020. I'm going to reach out to some of my guests that I had on 2020. I'm going to reach out to them tonight and, just to, recap and see how they're doing. And I had a couple of questions that I want to ask them on our way to transition to 2020. So I got some people here that I'm going to reach out to, and hopefully they'll pick up. That would be great. That would make for a great show if they pick up. So let me see what we got. I'm going to call my first person here. Hopefully this person will answer. All right. Do a little dialing. Okay, see what we got. Will this person answer?
Hello?
Coach Lapis.
Yes.
Hey, sir, this is Russ Williams. Transition Tuesday, sir.
How you doing?
How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. How's it going?
I'm doing well. Well, Coach, this is a pleasure to have you on twice. My favorite coach, Coach Lapis, having him on twice here on Transition Tuesdays. How's the family going, Coach?
Everybody's doing great, Russell. Thank you. How was your Christmas?
Christmas was good. Slow, but, it was good. It was good. I can't complain.
All is good right now, I guess.
Yes, all is good right now. Absolutely. And Coach, I had you on this year for 2020, and you were one of the most watched people on my show. Like, you had over 1,000+ viewers, you and your wife.
I guess they want to hear some nonsense. Tuned in.
Let's give them a little bit more. 2 more minutes of nonsense, huh, Coach?
You got it, Russ.
All right. We got my man John Lee joining. What's going on, John? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. Well, Coach, I had 2 questions for you, man. The first one is, if you could sum up, what are some words you would use to describe this crazy year 2020? You got some words that will describe what 2020 was all about?
For me, I think unbelievable.
Yeah.
I never would have thought anything like this could possibly happen in our lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are, dealing with it. So,
yeah.
Unbelievable, yet for us also mixed.
Yeah.
Because, we had our first grandchild.
Right. Congratulations on that, Coach.
Thank you, Russell.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter, Kristen, had a baby named Zoe last February, who is a pandemic baby. And
right.
so, it's that part has been a blessing and made us really, really happy. Mm-hmm. On the other hand, little Zoe really hasn't met a lot of people like she normally would
right.
in the first year of life.
Right.
So it's been great, but it's been obviously tough in a lot of ways, too.
Yeah, gotcha. And one more question I have for you, Coach. We do here what we call game plan steps. We call them GPSs here on the show on Transition Tuesdays. So, Coach, what are some game plan steps or GPSs you're going to take to have a successful transition from 2020 to 2021?
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is take a shot as soon as I can.
Okay, so are you interested in, when it's your turn in line, Coach? You're gonna get shot?
Yeah, I'll be as soon as they tell me that I'm eligible. I will be there, as will Harriet.
Okay.
And as will my kids, I believe. So
right.
Getting back to normal is to me the most important thing right now. And if they ask me, when it comes, like I said, my time to get a vaccine, I'm there.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. And speaking of normalcy, Coach, now I know you do the games on CBS Sports. Now, are you going to be doing the games remotely, or have you done any games just yet?
But yes, I've done a bunch of games.
Okay.
And I did a game that I went to San Diego in November.
Okay.
I did 3 or 4 games in December that I did remotely, and now I'm headed to San Diego again this weekend because I have a game on CBS this Saturday, San Diego State, Colorado State. So I am headed, getting back on an airplane.
Okay.
Thursday to do that game.
Okay, great. And you know what, Coach? I look forward to watching the Lappies. You're gonna have the Lappy Awards. You gotta have that.
Yes, we're going to have the Lappies at the end of the year, as we always do.
Okay.
It's part of what we do. So absolutely, make sure you tune in, Russ, and everybody else, to watch the Lappies.
I definitely will, Coach, man. And I thank you for coming on today, briefly joining us. I know you're a busy guy, so I'm glad I got you, Coach. And I wish you much success. I know you're going to do your thing as you normally do, Coach, man. And I appreciate you, man. And God bless you and your family for 2021.
Well, Russ, I appreciate being on with you. You're one of the best kids that I ever had the chance to coach.
Thanks, Coach.
And as you said, you were one of the guys I found there that ended up being okay.
Right. That's right. That is so true, Coach. That is so true. I appreciate you, Coach.
All right, Russell. Have a happy New Year.
Okay, same to you. All right, that was Coach Steve Lapis. Check out Coach Lapis. He does a great job on CBS Sports. Man, he does. He does a great job there. My man, Coach Lapis, joined us, and he was on our show before. Had a lot of views, too. That's why I had to get him on. We got Tony G joined. What's going on, Tony G? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays, my man. We got McClancy's finest, Stephen Eric Jackson joined. What's going on, Stephen? What's going on to you, man? Hey, congratulations on you being a newlywed, man. Congratulations to you and the missus. And we got Tony Morales joining. What's going on, Tony? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. And we got my man Stu Barnett. This guy here, Stu Barnett, one of the best guys out of Riverside Church. My man Stu Barnett joining us here on Transition Tuesdays. Welcome to everybody. Richie Delio Bird is joining. What's going on, Richie? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. My man Triple T Tariq Thacker joining us here on Transition Tuesdays. One of my special guests who I had on as well. What's going on, Tariq? Welcome, everybody, to Transition Tuesdays. Let's keep this momentum going. Let's keep this energy going. Let me make another call. See if I can reach this young man. And if I can reach this person is extremely hard to find and get a hold of. But maybe we can get him today. Let's see what we got. We got Kelly joining. What's going on, cuz? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. We also got my man Alonzo Walker joining. What's going on, Alonzo?
Yo.
Hello.
What's the deal, my man?
My man Keith Bullock joining us here on Transition Tuesdays. What up, Bull?
What's the deal, my brother?
I was able to go in the depths of hell and go get the Loch Ness Monster from where he's from. I was able to pull him in to be re-interviewed again. His second interview, man. This is a rarity, guys. It's a rare. That's why I'm excited about this. My man, Big Bull.
You know I like to stay off the grid, Russ.
I know you do. I know you do, man. Well, Big Bull, I had you on, during 2020, man, and a lot of people were asking for you to come on, and a lot of people were satisfied that you came on too. We had a lot of views. That's why I want you to come back on again. But, a couple of things I didn't want to hold you too long. I want you to get back in the swamp, okay? So I'm not going to hold you long. So, Big Bull, quick question I got 2 questions for you, man. What are some words that you would use to describe this year 2020? You got some words for us that describes this year 2020, man?
I think my favorite word would have to be unorthodox. You're just not unorthodox, out of bounds.
Right.
It just was it was a different year.
Yeah.
And different is not even the right word to use.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as individuals, we all are resilient, we're all still here. We've adapted.
Yes.
We've weathered the storm. We've adapted, and we've made it through the year. Hopefully, everybody's, family, friends, and relatives and stuff are doing okay. But as people, we've had to make adjustments.
Yeah.
And we've had to get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
That's true. Good point. Yeah. Good point. Nah, great point there, Big Bull. And Bull, another question I got for you, man. What are some game plan steps that you're going to take to have a successful transition from 2020 to 2021? Because we need to get out of this year, man. But so what are some steps that you're going to take to make a successful transition?
Well, for me, it's easy. I worry about my own backyard. I don't try to do things that are out of my control. I'm happy to wake up every day. I'm happy that my family is healthy and we get to wake up every day. Anything after that is bonus, but I try to make sure I take care of my own backyard and just stay positive, man. I've always been a positive person.
Yep.
And
no doubt.
I'm a spiritual person. I pray and stuff like that, and I wake up every day and I'm thankful to be here. And as long as I have my health, then I can do everything else.
Absolutely.
And that's how going into 2021, it's just going to be pretty much the same mantra, the way I've always lived. Just get up every day, be thankful for that day, and as long as you're healthy, man, you can overcome anything.
That's true. So, absolutely, man. Yep. You have your health, you have your wealth. Health is wealth.
Yeah, exactly.
No doubt about it. We got my man Greg Vaughn joining. What's going on, Greg? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. Hey, Bull, we just had Coach Lab. Coach Lab gave us a couple of minutes. We talked to him. So I got two guys on here. And he's watching right now. Coach says hello to you. We got Coach Lab is watching us right now.
My man, that's my second father. Love him to death.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Big Bull, man, hey, man, I wish you and yours, man, a successful 2021, man. Again, I say this all the time, Big Bull, again, I'm gonna go fishing with you, man. When this is all said and done, we get our shots and all that good stuff. You and I on the boats in Connecticut. What time I got to get up though, Bull? I got to get up like 3 or 4 o'clock or some craziness like that.
Yeah, well, if we're talking summertime, we got to get up early, Russ. We got to beat the heat. I like to be on the water by 6.
Oh, jeez.
And I got some new stuff. Well, I got this new thing that's going on. I'll have to shoot you a text and let you know what it is.
Okay.
But yeah, you'll be excited to come down this summer and hang out and get out on the water with me. But I'll let you know. What's popping.
I definitely will, Big Bull. And last thing, Bull. So the fish that I'm not expecting to catch any fish, but if I do catch a fish, will I be able to would you be able to cook that up and I'll be able to eat that, or how does that work? I don't know how it works.
Of course. I'm going to tell you right now.
Okay.
I guarantee that you'll catch fish. I'm guaranteeing it right now.
You guarantee? Now, I never fished before in my life, Big Bull. You know that.
I'm guaranteeing it, Russ. I'm guaranteeing it. I'm going to put you on them. Okay. And I guarantee you'll be able to catch fish this summer.
Okay. My only concern is, Big Bull, is I don't want to fall in the water. That's my deal.
No. We got life jackets for that, Russ. You'll be all right.
Oh, boy. Okay. I appreciate it, Big Bull. Hey, Big Bull, I love you, my brother, man. Thank you so much for coming on again. I got the Loch Ness Monster twice on the show. This is amazing. I'm excited.
I am too, but we got to shoot for number 3 now. We got to shoot for number 3. I like this Transition Tuesday thing. I like being a guest up here, so
no doubt about it.
You make some room for me again when the time comes. All right.
Absolutely. 2020, 21. I got you, Big Bull. I got you, brother.
Sounds good, my man. I appreciate it.
All right, love you, my man.
I love you too, man.
Okay, later, man.
All right, later.
Woo, Big Bull joining us. Keith Bullock joining us. Jacqueline, Happy New Year to you as well. Man, all right. Let's keep that momentum going. Let's keep this energy flowing. Let me make another call to another guest we had earlier. See if I could get this person on. Let's see here what we got.
Hey, this is Neil. Please leave a message.
No! Mr. Foley! You're supposed to pick up the phone. Okay, we'll come back to him. Let's see who else I can reach out to. This is live, guys. Things happen that way. Let's see who we got.
Hey, Russ.
Hello, Neil.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, man, first we got your voicemail, man, so I'm glad I didn't hang up on you, man.
Well, I'm so happy to talk to you, and I think I would be a part what everybody thinks. I can't wait to get out of this year.
Yes.
I look forward to 2021 on so many different levels, and it's been a long year. Very long year.
It has. I got my guy, Neil Foley, councilman. I got my man here, my former teammate at McClancy High School, one of my good friends here. He's joining us again for a second round. He's been on this show a couple of times. And hey, Neil, man, before I ask you a couple of questions, because I just want to keep you long. I don't want to keep you long. We were making that transition from I guess a Republican to a Democrat. I know you're a Republican. I know we're not going to talk politics really, but how do you see that transition going about from from Trump to Biden? How do you see that going? How do you see that working?
So usually the transition of power between administration to administration is pretty smooth sailing.
Right.
Obviously, this year it's hit a lot of bumps.
Yeah.
Listen, the president, you're not going to change him. There's a lot of Republicans that kind of disagree with some of his behaviors the last couple of weeks. I think we all can agree it's over.
Right.
Let's just try to segue into the Biden administration as clean as possible. That's one of the best things we do as Americans is to transfer power to each administration. I think as we speak on this late December date is that the president realizes it's over, and he'll be the president for another 20-something days, and then we're on to a new administration.
Yep.
So I'm happy. I didn't want whoever won. When you do this, you just want them to win honestly and fairly.
Yeah.
And I think that's what happened.
Okay.
And I think we need to just move forward. And then if you lost, just like when Trump beat Hillary back in 2016,
right.
It was very shocking, stunning. But the Obama administration transferred power to the Trump administration. And this is what we need to do. And we have to move forward. And as Republicans, listen, we have the midterms coming up in 2022, and we have I don't see President Biden running for 2 terms. I just don't see it.
Okay.
He's just not a knock on the man. I think he looks very old and frail.
Yeah. So we got to see on that one. Yeah, we definitely got it. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. We do got to see on that. Hey, couple people joining us first. Then we got Keisha joining us from the D. What up, though? Welcome, Keisha. Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. We also got my man Mark Watson joining us. What's going on, Mark? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays as well. Donna, welcome to Transition Tuesdays. Donna, hold on for me, please. Okay, welcome to Transition Tuesdays. We got J. Edna Nolan joining us. Welcome, J. Edna. Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. Appreciate you. And we got Keisha saying, I hope you and the fam had a Merry Christmas. And I'm wishing you all a happy, healthy New Year. Appreciate that, cuz. Appreciate that, cuz. Thank you so much. We got my man Neil Foley on here. No, hey, so Neil, question for you, man. 2 questions for you before we head on out. What are some words that you would use to describe this year 2020? You have some words for us to describe this year?
Historic.
Historic, okay.
Reading.
Like that. Okay.
Scripted, unprecedented. You could keep going.
Yeah.
Nobody thought coming at the end of 2019 that saw 2020 coming. Nobody.
Right.
So,
right.
The one thing I always say about situations, and we're New Yorkers, and we've had some tough times the last 20 years, is just learn from it.
Yep.
Get better, and we'll be a better country tomorrow than we were today.
Absolutely. And another question I got for you, Neil. What game plan steps, or like I like to call them here on Transit 2, what GPSs will you take to have a successful transition from 2020 to 2021?
Well, I think, listen, not saying this is easy, but I think there's a lot of hope coming in 2021. The vaccines are out now. Nobody knows, not even Dr. Fauci knows when this is going to really sustain itself or go away. I'm hoping by end of February, March,
right,
we see some turnaround. Spring comes, baseball hits. I just think knowing that there's hope on the other side of this year is really, which we all need. And we've had a very difficult year on so many levels, Russell.
Yep.
Socially, politically, racially, medically. And I think 2021 will absolutely, and I believe my heart of hearts, will be a stronger, be a better year for all of us in this country.
Absolutely. I agree with you too. Hey, so Neil, when it's your turn to get a shot, the vaccine, will you be joining that line and taking it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I absolutely will.
Okay.
I'm a 50-year-old guy that I'm not a frontline person. I'm not a healthcare person, so I don't really know when I will be getting the shot.
Right.
I would assume probably, Russ, you and I would be somewhere in the spring time frame.
Yeah. Okay.
I will absolutely be getting it. It definitely. And I will tell you this. I have no problem saying this. I don't get the flu shot. I don't get it. I'm not anti-vaccinations or shots or that. I've just never gotten the flu.
Yeah.
But I feel very comfortable knowing what we're going through. As of today, I mean, we hit another milestone in New York City today. Yeah. I will get the COVID-19 vaccine. And I think by the time we're eligible, there'll probably be not 2 vaccines. I think we'll have 5 that will be available by springtime.
It's good to have choices. That's good stuff.
Absolutely.
Cool.
It's a little different.
Yep, that's true. Hey, so Neil, man, I want to thank you for coming on again, man. I mean, you were well watched. You know, you were one of those people in which a lot of people viewed it. You know, we talked a little bit of politics. And again, when this is all said and done, Neil, I can't wait to, man, hang out with you, man. We grab a beer. I'll give you a big hug like I normally do, man. And, you know, we'll get together and have some fun like we normally do, man, when we see each other.
And I can't wait for that. Tell your mom and your daughters and everybody, I said Happy New Year. And I can't wait to do that with you, my friend.
Absolutely. You do the same as well, too, Neil. I appreciate you, man. Love you, brother.
Love you, too. Bye-bye, buddy.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, my good friend Neil Foley joining us. Let's see what we got. I'm going to add this next person. We're going to keep this vibe going. We're going to keep this energy flowing. See if I can add this person on. So have this other person come on as well. Person doesn't come on, I can always call, but I have to wait for a second. Oh, okay, so she declined. Okay, let me do this. Let me make some calls. Let me make some calls here. Hang on. I'm reaching all these people. I love it. On our last show for 2020. Let's see what we got. Donna.
Hi, Rob.
How are you? We got Donna Sebo joining us. What's going on, legend? How are you?
Hanging in there. How are your holidays?
Holidays were good. I can't complain. Got through Christmas. Now we're just waiting for this New Year's, and I'll just be home like everybody else, you know?
Yep, I hear you. I can't wait for this year to end.
Absolutely. And speaking of this year, Donna, and you know, I love having you on that first time, and again, I had to have you on again because the people who spoke, and they say, you know, Donna was a great guest that you had on, Russ, so you got to have her on again, so that's why I'm having you on again. So, Donna, question for you. Got a couple of questions before we run. What are some words that you can use to describe this year, 2020? You got some words for me, Donna? Donna, the great wordsmith?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Okay.
Oh my God, just unbelievable that we've had this year, and it's been a year already, almost, Ross.
I know.
You know, I can't believe March, you know, was really when, you know, this whole thing started.
Yep.
With COVID. And we're already almost into January now, so it's been almost a full year since, you know, it's unprecedented too. I mean, I just can't believe that we've actually lived through this pandemic right now.
I know. Yeah. This has been crazy. We got Cat Z Cubana joining. What's going on, Cat Z? Joe, welcome to Transition Tuesdays. Welcome. Yeah, those are some great words, Donna. Great words. So, Donna, now what are some game plan steps that you're going to take to have a successful transition from 2020 to 2021? What are you going to do?
Well, for the rest of the year, obviously, I'm just hunkering down and not being around very many people. I didn't, you know, prepare myself or protect myself for almost a whole year to just have something happen right now, that's for sure.
Right.
But hopefully, depending on, you know, where I end up as far as being able to get the vaccine, I mean, I'm going to get the vaccine. There's no doubt about that. So I just got to see
Gotcha. I was gonna ask you that, Don. I was gonna ask you, are you gonna get the vaccine? Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Because of my job, it's not like I'm technically an essential worker, so
Right.
I just got to wait and see. And when it's available, I'm getting it because I want to be able to get back to some normal life here.
Right.
And with the new administration obviously coming in, I think there's going to be some huge changes that are going to be for the better.
Yeah.
And hopefully some things are going to move along a lot quicker than they are right now.
No, you're absolutely right. You know, we do got to get to normal, back to normal, because Donna, you got some more Hall of Fame nods to get. You got so many Hall of Fame nods.
I think I'm done. I think I tapped out.
You tapped out of like 7 or 8 of them. I know there's a lot from Donna.
Oh man, you're funny.
And Don, I know you're watching the Lady Jaspers. I mean, they're so far so good. I mean, I think they're doing pretty well so far, them playing. But I mean, good things for the Lady Jaspers, huh?
I know, preseason pick number 1, and
Yeah.
they're doing well so far. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they're going to finish the year out and bringing in the new year, and everybody stays safe and healthy, and they can continue on through to the MAC tournament and do what they were preseason picked to do is win it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Don, I appreciate you coming back on again on the show. I wish you and your family happy New Year and a healthy New Year. I wish you guys the best. And it's always great hearing from a legend, which happens to be my good friend Donna. So I appreciate you coming on, Donna.
Happy New Year. Thanks for having me on.
No problem. Take care, Donna.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. All righty. That was Donna Sebo joining us here, one of the legends. And yeah, she had a great interview that first time, so I had to bring her back on. We got the Silver Fox, George Servey, joining. What's going on, George? Welcome to Transition Tuesday, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's keep this momentum going. Let's see who else I can call here. Let's see what we got. Hang tight. Hang tight for me. Let's see if I get this person on. Let's see. All right. See if I get this person on. Answer the phone. Okay, it's ringing. Okay.
Hello.
Dave Holmes.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, sir? You're on Transition Tuesdays. What's going on, my man?
Not much. What's going on, Russ? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Well, Dave, first off, man, I had to bring you back on the show because you were one of the most viewed people as my guest on the show, like over 1,000 views. A lot of people were feeling your story, Mr. Dave Holmes, my man D. Holmes, one of my favorite Jaspers to ever play, a guy I enjoy watching play. And again, this guy is going to be a future Hall of Famer as well. So before we begin, Dave, how's that knee coming along, man? How's your knee going?
Man, it's coming along okay, man.
Okay.
Of course, man, physical therapy ain't never
Yeah.
something,
Yep.
what you like to do,
Yep. Yeah.
after surgery. But it's coming along well, man. I'm thankful to have the therapists that I have, you know what I mean? And, we're getting through it right now. So
Okay.
I appreciate you asking that.
No problem, no problem. I'll give you some words of advice because, I don't know if you know, Dave, I had 2 knee replacement surgeries 5 years ago. And the couple of things I'll give to you, like always follow the advice of your therapist. If they tell you to do what they got to do, what you got to do, you just got to do it. Follow that advice. Definitely
Right.
do that. Don't stray from that. Do that. And I'll share with you a quick story, Dave. I remember when I came out through surgery and I'm going through physical therapy. And I remember my therapist looked at me. He wanted me to bend my knee, and I couldn't even bend my knee. And I just remember that look he gave me was like, man, you ain't gonna make it, man. He gave me that look.
Right.
But again, I just clicked back into my competitive mode when I played. I was like, okay, man, this guy gave me this look. I gotta show him, man, that I'm all about this and doing well. So those little looks, those little, whatever you need to take for you to give you some, some momentum or incentive for you to do well, just follow those traits, man. But you'll be fine.
And a quick story to piggyback on that, Russ, man. I learned the hard way, man. As a player, I never really had to go through that, physical therapy. So,
Yep.
you start off with the basic stuff first. They kind of baby steps you into it.
Yep.
And then once you get comfortable, I wasn't doing what she asked me to do at home
Mm-hmm.
the first few weeks, and then she turned it up a notch, and she gave me that look. She knew
Yep.
off the break. So from that point on, man, I'm like, I got to do everything at home. But
Yep.
I appreciate you asking about that, man.
No problem.
We getting through. We're gonna definitely make it through.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, so Dave, I had a couple of people on who've been on the show before, and I've been asking a couple of questions. I'll ask you. So, what are some words would you use to describe this year, 2020? You got some words to describe the year 2020 for us?
Oh man, it was just a crazy year, man. Unexpected.
Mm.
I know a lot of people. I mean, due to the corona, it affected a lot of people. Like,
Absolutely.
A lot of people in my circle
Mm-hmm.
that you wouldn't think that it would touch, but it was crazy, man. But through it all, man,
Yep.
we getting through it. You know
Yep.
what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
So, I lost a couple cousins. I lost an aunt through COVID.
Man, sorry to hear that, man.
Everything. You know what I mean? Few friends. So it's been a rough year, man. But we're gonna persevere.
Yep.
Get through it. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I guess we got to get used to a new norm now. So
Yep. Mm-hmm.
it's been a crazy year, but
That's true. That's true. So when it's your time to get, the vaccine in line, will you be getting the vaccine?
probably. Probably. I don't want to upset any people, but probably not the first time around.
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
I probably waited out and see how because for me personally, it seemed like they rushing it. So
Okay.
I wanted to definitely be firm and
Yep.
all the way approved with no doubts or anything about it before I take it. So
Gotcha. Cool. And Dave, last question for you, man. What game plan steps are you gonna take for a successful transition from 2020 to 2021? Like, what do you plan on doing to have a successful transition?
well, through all the trials and tribulations and through what we went through 2021, I mean, for me it was bittersweet. It
Right.
was more so bitter in the beginning and sweet at the end because now I got my own AAU organization. I'm partnering with someone. And
Oh, that's
I got
great,
my own
man.
organization right now, so I'm trying to revamp the Team Assault,
Right.
the AAU organization that I played with. So that's my main focus right now is giving back
Okay.
to these kids, like
That's
more
great.
so what they need than what they want to hear.
Right.
You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And over the few years that I've coached, man, I see that I've been put here on earth. Basketball ain't go quite like I wanted it. You know what I'm saying? But I was put here to give back and teach these young kids really what they need to know.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm really a prime example
Yep.
of
Yep.
you don't not so much do the right thing, but decision making.
Absolutely.
My downfall.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I ain't gonna say my downfall, but my learning curve.
Sure. Absolutely. Yeah, we all learning, no doubt about it.
So I just want to give back, and that's my calling right now. So I'm trying to be, I'm moving to be one of the top high school coaches in the area, let alone, in the U.S. You know what I mean? So
Man.
especially the eastern region.
Yep.
So
Yeah, and I wouldn't bet against you, D. Holmes. I mean, I'm telling you, man. I'm so thrilled to have you on the show for a second time. And also, Dave, when we get back, everything back to normal, I'm on that Hall of Fame committee, and guess who I'm going to be nominating to get in the Hall of Fame? I got my man D. Holmes. I got to get him. I got to get DC's finest in there. I mean, he got the credentials. We talked afterwards. He got all the credentials to get him in there. So there's no doubt that I'm gonna be voting for you to get you in there, my man.
I definitely appreciate that, Russ. And man, let me say this, Russ, man.
Okay.
I really, man, appreciate what you and some of the guys are doing, man.
Thank
As far
you.
as giving us a platform to, for people who probably lost contact and stuff like this, man, with, the former players and stuff like this, man. What you're doing, man, is awesome, man.
Thank you.
And I definitely appreciate that, man.
Thank you, man. D. Holmes, one of my favorite Jaspers to play. I appreciate that, man. That means a lot, man. Much respect, man. Much success to you guys, you and your family in 2021, my man. I appreciate you.
Likewise, Russ, man. Take care. Happy holidays to you.
Okay, same to you, Dave. Thank you, sir.
All right, have a good one.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right.
My man, Dave Holmes, one of the best best Jaspers to ever play at Manhattan College, who will be a future Hall of Famer. I'm calling him. I'm calling out there in the universe. Jenny, what's going on, Jenny? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. Welcome everybody to Transition Tuesdays. I appreciate having you guys. All right, let's keep this momentum going and flowing. Let me see if I can reach this person. If I can get this person now. So far, we batting 1,000. We've been able to get everybody so far. This is cool on our last show for 2020. See if I can get this person on. Let's see. See what we got. Oh, you're welcome, Jenny.
Hello.
Mr. Smooth Williams, the voice of the Jaspers, we have on here.
Yes, this would be Chris Williams here, a.k.a. Smooth Barber.
We got Chris B. Williams, the voice of the Jaspers, and the co-host of Mac Chat.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Roy.
Oh, no problem, no problem. Hey, do we have your lovely bride there with you too?
My lovely bride is in a meeting, but I have a very special guest, as you would like to say on your show.
What?
I'm going to let him say a word or two first.
Okay.
What up, big rusted nut?
Wait a second. Wait. Hey, can you say that again, please? I want to make sure I'm getting it.
Turn this into a totally separate show, but I'm going to have him say one more thing.
Go ahead.
You could never guard me, number one.
Wait a second. Is that Ryan Ford on the line?
Oh, the one and only.
Oh my God, I'm doubling my fun here. Wait a second. Oh, hey, this is great. Hey, ladies and gentlemen out there, let me just tell you something. I had both guys on my show. I had Ryan Ford on. I had Chris Williams on the show. So now we're going to double the fun here today. Oh my God, this is amazing. I'm shocked at this one. All right. Man, hey.
Listen, it's always fun when Ford and I get together.
Absolutely.
We have his lovely bride, Pam, here. She's not in the room.
Oh.
She's the real MVP. That's a story that we won't even get into.
Yes. Shout out to Pam. Absolutely. No doubt about it. Man, well, first of all, Ryan, again, I got to have you back on the show, Ryan, because there's 6 degrees of Ryan Ford. I got to share this with everybody. People who know people always know Ryan Ford. And we got Fran Fraschilla. He came on and he told us that Ryan Ford prepped him to get the job at Manhattan College. He was feeding him information. But we're gonna have Ryan back on the show to talk. We're gonna talk ball and everything. But Brian, I asked you first though, man, because I've been asking a couple, the guests that have been on here today so far.
Well, check it out. Before you go any further, Horace.
Yes, sir.
Let's round that number down to 4. 4 degrees of Ryan Ford.
Why 4?
On his phone, he can contact anyone in the U.S. of A. with 4 phone calls. I guarantee that.
This is true with Ryan Ford. Yep. I don't know, man.
One person, Ford can connect with somebody to somebody to somebody.
Yep.
If he needs that 4th, he'll use that one. But it's around 4 or something.
Yep. And it always rounds around Ryan Ford. Surrounds himself around Mr. Ryan Ford. I tell you. Ford, I don't know how you do it, man, but I'm glad to be your friend. I tell you that much.
Well, you guys are the only ones that I really feel like I need to know.
That's how he does it right there. Boy. The ultimate connector, the networker, relationship builder.
Yeah, absolutely. No doubt about it. So, Ford, I'm going to ask you first, and then I'll ask you second. So, Ford, what are some words you would use to describe this year, 2020? You got some words for us, like to describe the year?
Yeah, my word is dynamic.
Okay. Dynamic. In what way, sir?
Every way. You have to come to life in your true sense of who you are in a dynamic fashion.
Okay. So dynamic. Gotcha. Yep. What about yourself, Smooth? What are some words or word that you have to describe this year?
I'm going to go with unique.
Okay.
Because it was challenging. However, it's unique because it's been a little different.
Yep.
You haven't seen a year like this before.
Absolutely.
So you have to make some changes, make adjustments. And I think a lot of people have. And, you have to roll with the punches.
Yep.
We've been throwing a lot of curveballs here.
Mm-hmm.
And you just try to make best of what you have. And I think for the most part we have. So
yep. Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to 2021. Great start to close out this year here.
Yep.
Seeing my good buddy here and
being on the phone with you.
There you go. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Hey, Ford, I've been asking a lot of people who's come on today. So when it's your time to get in line for the shot, are you going to be taking the shot when it's available?
I won't even get in the line, Russ. There is no line for me. It doesn't exist.
What do you mean? You mean to say they're gonna come to your home to give you the shot?
Who?
The doctors. So you say you don't have to wait in the line? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, no. I mean, I wouldn't go get in the line. So
Oh, you would not go in the line. Okay, so you would not be getting the. Okay, you would not be getting the shot.
correct.
Okay, gotcha. What about yourself, Smooth?
Well, Russ, I've discussed this with you before. I'm not a fan of the shot.
Yep.
I will not be taking a shot unless it's forced upon me, and if it is, I will fight like a heck.
Okay.
That's not the word I really want to use, but since this is a PG show.
No, it can turn into whatever you like, you know.
No, I'm not a fan of the
Okay.
vaccine.
Okay.
I don't plan on taking it. I'm really basically of the thought process that we can do some things to avoid that.
Mhm.
So that's the way I think it'll go for me.
Okay. Gotcha.
And just from a statistical standpoint, Russ, the reason why I've come to this conclusion for myself, beyond just a fundamental spiritual belief in let's say, resources greater than medicine that are associated with my faith, I would just say statistically, the two vaccines that I've seen promoted that are out there, one has, well, both of them are in the low 90s, like 90, 92, 95 efficacy. Now, I would, on a different show when we had more time, I would challenge the efficacy numbers because I looked into what they represent, and it's more propaganda than reality. But let's just say those numbers are in fact legitimate. Why would I choose to take a vaccine that would pump toxins into my body that I don't want for a 90 to 95% efficacy when the average immune system to everyone that is alive right now is functioning at 99.3 to 99.2% efficacy.
Just our immune system on its own.
Your immune system on its own, if you look at the people that have died, okay, now you can get sick and stay alive. We've proven that through time and through history, and that's what would typically happen. But the people that have died is 0.26% of the people in this world have died because of COVID. So if that's the death rate is 0.26, that means the immune system in this world is functioning at 99 point whatever that number is, 0.7, we'll call it, or 0.8, or whatever that is. So the efficacy of the immune system that God gave us is actually working better than the vaccine. So why would I take the vaccine? I don't understand why I would.
Interesting.
It is.
I'll keep it simple for it. I know it's a very sensitive subject. I respect those who feel the vaccine will assist them and help them. And you definitely need to take it if that's the case. I just don't trust it.
Gotcha.
That's my opinion. I don't trust it.
Understood. Just like I guess Public Enemy had a song, "Can't Trust This." I got it. I got you.
There you go.
All
There
right.
you go.
Hey, Smoothie, man, what are some game plan steps, or I like to call them GPSs, that you're going to take to have a successful transition from 2020 to 2021?
Oh, that's easy, right? Well, as a speaker, my platform is Positive Energy is a Gift. Again, going into it with a great thought process.
Okay.
Number one, being able to smile, consistently learning, and being a giver. Right off the bat.
There we go. Perfect. How about you, Ford? Same question, sir.
Learn and give.
Gotcha. How about yourself, Ford? Same question, man. What are some game plan steps or GPSs that you're gonna take to have a successful 2020 to transition from 2020 to 2021?
Well, I think stepping into my belief in a very genuine, sincere way is basically what I intend to continue to do in 2021. I feel that there's no better time than now to. There's a guy that I like to follow. His name's Jordan Peterson, and he's written a lot of different books. But he has this expression: "Clean your room." take care of yourself. Be the best you can be. And if you do that well enough, hopefully you'll inspire other people to do the same. And if we're all cleaning our own room, we'll have a clean house, a clean community, and everybody's lives are enriched when we just take care of ourselves. So that's my theme. I'm just going to clean my room, stay true to who I am, and try and become a better expression of myself.
That's great.
How about the project we're working on, Ford? Are we working on the big project?
Yeah.
Can we let them know a little bit? Don't give them too much.
Yeah, we're just teasing a little bit.
All right, yeah, okay, I got you guys. Let's just make this the Ford and Chris show. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, continue. Go ahead, guys. What do you got?
Going into 2021, Ford and I are working on the project. We can't give you all the information, but we're trying to assist and change the world. You got enough, Ford?
Yeah, I think that's good. We're embarking on a project that we've been both kind of like drawn to around human accelerated performance is the theme. So how do you help accelerate the performance of individual people? And so we're learning the attributes, and we're going to collaborate on how to build a curriculum that would allow us to work on work together to help other people do that. It's probably the best way to do it. No best way to say it.
That is great, man. Don't forget the little people out there like myself. I would love to be involved with something like that if I could. I mean, that sounds amazing.
That's why we brought it to your attention, Russ.
I appreciate
Those
it.
letters in mind. HAT.
Which stands for what?
Human accelerated performance.
There we go. I love it. And that's why I love these two guys. That's why I love having these guys on. They come, they inspire, they keep it the way they do, which is a great thing. And again, I love the energy by you two. And I'm shocked, Ford, because Ford, I did try to reach out to you. You didn't respond back to me. So I'm glad that you're on here.
We were in a session. Smooth and I were together. We were 3 hours today
Oh,
doing some learning, going through a little process.
okay.
And I got the text when we got out of there. We say we got to call you, and I actually just brought it up like 10 minutes ago. But we had some stuff going on here, and we were just about ready to call you when the phone rang.
See, hey, you see how the universe works, man? It's
believe it.
7 degrees, or it's now 4 degrees around Ford. That universe just works that way.
Cut it down to 4.
We'll cut it down to 4. Well, guys, hey, man, I wish you and yours, I know a happy Christmas just passed, but a happy new year, a safe and prosperous 2021. You guys I know you guys make it happen, man. So I know, I wish all you guys the best. I love you guys like your brothers, because you are.
No question.
Absolutely.
Amen. We feel the same about you, Russ.
Appreciate that.
Shout out to Transition Army. All love from Uncle Smoothie. Positive energy is a gift.
Yep.
Be a giver.
Yes. Yep. And we'll have you guys giving some more in 2021. We'll have you on again.
Love it. Thanks, Russ.
All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all.
Everybody.
Okay. Bye-bye. Wow, that was a treat. We had 2 for 1 deal. Man, oh man, that really surprised me there. Oh my God. Let's see. All right, now let's keep the energy going, man. I'm gonna reach out to this person. If I can get this person. I haven't talked to this person in a while. She was probably one of my most talked about guests on my show. If I can get her on the show, let's see what we got here. Hopefully she'll pick up. Let's see what we got. I don't know if she's gonna pick up. Nah, they're not picking up. Let me try another. I got one more. One more here. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna try here, guys. I'm gonna try this one. This one might be busy, so if we get this person, that'd be a good thing here. Let's see what we got. Anybody else trying this? Let's see what we got. Let's see. They're not picking up. All Okay. All right. Oh, let me give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to a past guest that I had, Jack Ryan. Now, Jack Ryan, I don't know if you guys remember, Jack Ryan is big time, who I had. And I want to share this with you guys because he wasn't able to come on because I was going to try to get him to come on today. Black Jack Ryan, he has a movie called the Jack Ryan Story. All right. Now we talked about this guy. This guy, man, is major, man. It was a great time having him on the show. He also has on um on Netflix. It's a documentary called Loser, and he has one of the segments. Man, Black Jack Ryan, man, is doing his thing. You can find his story, his movie. His movie is on Amazon Prime. The Jack Ryan Story is on iTunes, is on Hulu, and it's on demand. You can catch that movie, man. The Jack Ryan Story. True story about my man, Black Jack Ryan. We got Ron Niclario. They're gonna make movies about this guy, Ron Niclario, joining us here on Transition Tuesdays. Oh man, that was cool. That was cool stuff. So I want to share that with you guys. Oh man, we reached outside. We had some good guests, man. We had some good guests throughout the year, man. We really did. Hey, so ladies and gentlemen, if we were able to make you laugh, smile, and think during this broadcast, our good friends, you have accomplished something major today. So celebrate your victory. Celebrate your victory of being here. Celebrate your victory of having a great Christmas. Just celebrate your victory. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate your victory. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for you watching Transition Tuesdays throughout the year. I appreciate you guys. If you missed this show, I always post the show on our YouTube channel, Transition Tuesdays. You can always check past shows along with this one that I'm going to post as well. Again, if you're not a friend of mine, you can always friend me and follow me on Instagram at rwilltransitions. That's rwilltransitions. Okay, you can do that. Love for you to come on board and follow me there. I appreciate it. Appreciate that. Man, I want to thank everybody, all my guests for 2020. I want to thank each and every one of you guys. And also I want to thank the guests that we just had on today and their second appearance. I thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for coming on. I want to wish you and yours a Happy New Year, okay, before it hits, a couple of days from now. But I want to wish you a Happy New Year. And in 2021, I'm going to take a quote from a song from one of my favorite groups of all time, A Tribe Called Quest. I want to wish you peace, prosperity, and a little paper in 2020, okay? So as we always say in parting, happy transitioning, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care, everybody. God bless you guys, and everything's going to be all right in 2021, and I'll see you in 2021 on January 5th, God willing. Take care, guys. God bless.